is Shaun Nordlie, Community Manager here at Hemlock Farms. Going to start with the Board of Directors meetings tomorrow morning. It is going to be an 8 a.m. start. The board's going to start the meeting and then go into executive session right away. And then at 8:30 we'll let everybody in and we'll start with the regular meetings. So it is a hybrid. You can get on Zoom or else at the conference center. Just know if you come to the conference center, we won't let you in until 8:30 for that. So again, board meeting tomorrow, 8 a.m. start, but into executive session right away, 8:30 start for the regular meeting. And some of the topics for tomorrow, we're dealing with a lot of codes, and our governing documents subcommittee's been going through codes. We've got a few that we want to clean up. So tomorrow, Chapter 188, which is recreation facilities, is in second reading, so that we'll have an opportunity for members to speak on that, and then hopefully we approve this one. And I spoke about this a few weeks ago. The big change here is about boats and motors on the boats. A member came to the Public Health, Safety, and Security Committee last year and asked if we'd reconsider a change with having motors on boats, and came up with a great idea. So we're incorporating that on this, and that'll hopefully go into code tomorrow, yes. Another one will be Chapter 115, which is garbage, but it's proposed to be trash disposal. Some changes there with curbside, and then just some cleanup also with that. And that is in first reading, unfinished business tomorrow. And then another one that is in new business is Code Chapter 69, which is disposition of property. And we have a change from that. This is coming from management, where we currently, if we want to sell computers or anything, we've got to go to the board for approval on that. We're just looking to change the threshold for when we need to get approval for anything that we want to get rid of that is no longer of use to the community. So a few code changes there. And then there's also going to be in new business a discussion about the ballot propositions. Obviously that's not till July, but we need to get going on these. This year we have two possibilities to being for CIF projects. We've been talking a lot about these. The Fawn Hill Ad Hoc Committee is working on a pavilion at Fawn Hill Park, and they should have that hopefully completed tomorrow. And then there's also some improvements to the clubhouse, one being the possibility of an elevator. Hopefully those will come next month in March, and we can finalize the propositions. And then we're also going to talk about committee structure. They're meeting again, and looking at that language that came last year to a vote. It did not pass last year, so they're reconsidering some language in there to see if that's something to bring once again to the membership this July. So that's some of the items in the board meeting. Again, 8:30 start for everybody else, but 8 a.m. start will be in executive session. Reminder also that March 1st is just a week away, so if you haven't paid your dues yet, please do so. Get that taken care of before the March 1st deadline. You've also got a water bill that's due this week, so get that paid right away if you haven't done that. I'll talk about the weather now and what the conditions that we've had, and really give a shout out and thank you to our Public Works and Rec Ops staffs for keeping the roads clean, and they look great in Hemlock. If you're outside at all, you see quite a bit of ice on the roads, but here in Hemlock our roads look great, so great job to them. I know the whole winter's been a lot of snow and a lot of ice, which ice is really kind of difficult for them. This past storm was a lot of ice, but they did a great job. Zappy came up with the idea to keep the snow on the roads and let that ice absorb into that snow and then clean it up afterwards, which worked out great. So thank you to those guys. Thank you for all the work they've done. I know it's been a lot of hours, and for anybody that doesn't know, there is a salt shortage. Pretty much every community, anybody that wants to buy bags of salt right now, it's just not available. Down south they needed some earlier in the winter, and we're looking for salt ourselves. Luckily we've had some. I know other communities have said that they're out of salt and they're just going to have to survive the rest of the summer, or the rest of the winter rather, on that. But we do have salt. We've got salt delivered this week, so we will have salt in the case of any more storms coming up. But thanks again to Public Works and Rec Ops staffs for doing a great job all winter, but especially this past ice storm, which was so challenging. That's all I have this week. Make sure you check out Zappy and his Digging Deeper video, and we've got open mic tonight. Starts at 7 o'clock, and Buffon Catering is going to be serving pizzas out of the cafe tonight, so check that out. That's it. Everybody have a good weekend. We've got 40s next week, so end of winter hopefully. Take care.